Nacho is very new to this game, and Jay has been running it for a while, so...
Oh, looks like we're starting.
Yeah, starting here.
So I think Jay is going to go for the wheel mix here. Let's see what happens.
Yep.
Alright.
And
so what Jay had done there was 2 waddle doos. You suck up 2 enemies with an ability, and it gives you a mix. And the mix is always in every order, depending on the first enemy you suck, which in this case was a waddle doo. So every time the order will start in the same position, and the order is always the same. And what this means is that the runner can time a 4-frame trick to get whichever ability they want.
Mm-hmm. Nacho struggled a lot with that 1-1, unfortunately, and is getting doored. 1-1 can be a level where a lot of enemies actually like to have multiple patterns, and some of them are very hard to react to.
Alright, so coming up on Jay's screen is 1-2. What he's gonna do, he's gonna let go of wheel, grab these 2 Poppy Bros, and double star the Poppy Bros. The double star does 25 damage, which is enough to take it down in 1 hit. And then you just suck up wheel, and you continue on. Wheel, I'm actually not entirely sure how much time it saves overall, but most of the time, I think 1-2 is the biggest time save.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. The main thing about wheel is the level has to be flat, kind of, for it to be more worth it, usually. So in rather bumpy levels, it's not, like, that great.
Oh, my player paused.
As you can see, what Jay can do is kind of press A to jump and then very quickly roll over to B. And what it'll do is it'll kind of do a wheel jump where you can gain a lot of height and still start gaining the wheel speed rather quickly. But that won't help you in terms of if you need a vertically climb. So, like, for example, you'll see for what's upcoming, it's also not the greatest combat ability, so for what's upcoming at the end of the level, you throw it out for burning. That's one of the big
reasons why it's not used as much as in a game like Amazing Mirror, which also you have the ability to jump at will with wheel.
Yeah.
Which makes it a much more versatile ability than it is in this game. However, as a result, you'll see more abilities such as Burning, Tornado, Spark, and a few others.
Yeah.
Burning is going to be used until 2-2.
Yeah.
And
Burning is a really good one. You're going to see it a lot more than between 1, 3, and 2, too.
So in case if one of the runners loses Burning before Wispy, they may go for Spark or Spike, which actually kills Wispy faster. However, it's overall slower due to 1-4 being slower and 2-1 and 2-2 being slower.
Yeah, it's good to mention that this is a point in the Kirby series where, or well, not a point, because even as early as Superstar, abilities could do multiple things, but this is a game in the Kirby series where,
most abilities will only do one thing or 2 things.
With the exception of, like, projectile weapons with airborne swings, pressing the B button to do whatever the ability will do, is all the ability can do. So, stuff like that can kill fast may not be able to move fast. Burning's kind of one of the best of both worlds. Ooh.
I would say that it's probably like the second best. Jay actually losing Burning. However, he can back it up in this next room by grabbing Tornado, which actually I was about to say is the best combination between speed and power and damage output.
It's that I don't know if
and you are fully invincible during the tornado animation, which is one of the big reasons why it's a very safe ability.
Yes, absolutely, it's very safe. I was gonna say, is it actually like better on power than Burning?
Oh, than Burning for sure, because
I wasn't sure of that, but the invincibility
it's a lot more controllable than Burning is. Because in Burning, you move in one straight. Ooh, Jay takes a hit from the pig.
Yeah.
Burning, you move in just one direction. And fighting bosses with it, other than like the 1-4 Frosty, can get kind of awkward.
Even the 1-4.
So a lot like 1-2 here, we're gonna see another double star setup. This one's a little tricky. Let's see. Ooh, Jay going for the 1 jump setup, which is a lot tighter timing than the 2 jump, which most runners will go for.
You might see Nacho do it in this level, but it's a very cool strat. You toss your ability and then use the double star there and get wheel back. It's one of those things that we're very lucky that the game put Grand Wheelie right here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Despite that, though, I want to say, out of a lot of the Kirby games I've run, Powerless in this game actually isn't too bad.
Oh, it's pretty bad. I don't know what you're talking about. It's
well, I'm
pretty
talking
bad.
about, like, movement in the run, not, like, the Powerless category.
Oh, for sure.
But, like, Kirby, for example, I've run modern Kirby games like Star Allies. If you lose your ability in Star Allies, you are a turtle. I don't know how else to put it.
Let's press down an A, the game, at that point.
Yeah. Hope you like Mega Man. But now we're in our first...
Ooh, Jay is going for actually one of the newer strats. Ooh, he gets an up input. But that's actually one of the newer strats that was recently came up. It saves about 1.5 seconds over the old beginner strat.
Mm-hmm. Which I'm guessing we might see Nacho do.
Yeah, the big difference is that you spit one of your stars out just at nothing, as just really it's safe. And I never talked about this damage boost that Nacho's about to do. He's gonna damage boost off this Waddle Dee because it spawns. Because if you don't do it, you are very vulnerable to that Bronto Burt just messing you up. And if you get hit by that Bronto Burt, then that I forgot what it's called. Oh, the mushroom guy, whatever. But as you saw on Jay's stream, he was able to take out the TikTok boss using Spark very quickly. It only took 4 hits, and he just stood right there holding B. Spark is a very strong ability in this game.
In a lot of cases, this is the first time you see Spark in the run. You might have noticed Nacho took it instead of double starring after messing up with the star in 2-2.
So Nacho left 2-3 with very low health. So what he had done was do a soft reset. It's A, B, start select. And it only loses about... It's about like 2 seconds on Japanese. It's a little more on the other versions of the game. But what it does, it fully restores your health and lives. But it resets your score, which is not good at all.
Yeah, your score is the most
even though score
important thing
in
the
a
run.
speedrun is very insignificant.
Yeah, it does not
Let's
matter.
see here.
But now we're gonna see another ability in the run. Jay's gonna toss
This
out
is the
wheel
best
and get
ability
high
in the
jump.
run right here. This is high jump.
A lot of people that I know that don't speedrun Kirby games will diss high jump, and they are wrong. High jump is a very good ability.
Oh, I love high jump.
Great for vertical climbing. It's actually pretty decent on being able to do damage.
High jump is really good on damage, as you'll see right here.
Yeah, absolutely. You're gonna see it right here with
Because
Kate
with
Roller.
high jump, you are entirely invincible during the jump animation, and you can cancel it at any point by pressing B.
Yeah.
Jay manages to kill Paint Roller before he even finishes painting the object. That's just a testament to how strong high jump is.
Absolutely. And speaking of high jump being strong, somebody in chat mentioning that it's better in this game than Adventure.
In Adventure, it does very little damage, I believe.
Yeah. But
And it's
that
slow.
leads me to point out that this game is a remake of Kirby's Adventure, for
Yeah.
those that weren't aware. So, this game naturally gets a lot of parallels when it comes to, hey, what's good in a speedrun.
Yeah.
I don't know how many
Often I
runners-
found that high jump's actually good in a lot of games that it's in, but it usually ends up getting outclassed by a lot of other abilities. Like with Squeak Squad, Wheel outclasses it because you can literally jump higher than high jump with Wheel.
Yeah.
Don't
And,
ask me how, you just can.
And in, like, every game after, like, Return to Dreamland and after, every ability gets overshadowed by Wing in every single component. Which Wing's not even in this game. That was, like, I want to say a Superstar exclusive until Return to Dreamland.
Yeah.
Well, Ultra, but Superstar.
Superstar. So Jay is in the very first, I would say, gatekeeper of runs. This is 3-2, and the reason why this level is a gatekeeper is because in this next room, you're going to see a very annoying boss.
Bugsy
You
is
can
a
walk
cop.
forward, walk backwards, jump, charge. or jump right at you. Sometimes he
really
can't
good.
even react to. Jay pulled off a very good fight.
Yeah, the thing
But
there
that's
is
not the end of it. We'll be seeing Bugsy again in 7-2, along with a few other foes we've met.
Absolutely. The thing about Bugsy is hitboxes. He has a very large range where he can grab you if you're in front of him, and he can grab you in the middle of basically anything.
Unless you are invincible. If there's like a point of an attack where you're not invincible, such as like ball touching the ceiling or the ground, you're automatically getting grabbed.
Yeah.
The only time you won't get grabbed is if you land like right under. If he like lands on top of you, then you'll just take damage.
Yeah.
Handheld Superstar.
Handheld Superstar. It has Meta Nightmare Ultra.
Yeah, I ran that game once.
I thought I wanted to run that game.
Alright, this is the other gatekeeper in Butter Building. We don't like Butter Building, you know.
Yeah.
Butter Building is not good.
It's good casually, I guess.
I mean, it's high jump. 3-6. 3-6 is like the best level in the game. Hot take.
I don't remember what the
So what Jay did there was a strat called pure high jump, where you just keep it throughout the entire time. He actually had a super clean fight until the very end, but however,
oh yeah, no, that was good.
Able to recover, so he lost very minimal time.
Yeah, I'll be surprised if Nacho doesn't take this max tomato. I'm surprised.
Oh boy. Oh
yeah,
no.
there you go.
Because the issue with Bugsy is that he moves in. Oh, he just. So I think he took the death there because he didn't want to like waste more time fighting him just to die again. So that's a pretty sizable time loss for Nacho, sadly.
Yeah.
Bugsy has to do 2 attacks until he will throw out his minions. It'll take 4 hits to kill him. So with Jay, you saw him go like right inside that bonkers. Ooh, Nacho gets a double star off that. Meaning that he just took off 1 hit that he had to go for.
He just needs to get that now, and he's good.
So Jay actually hitting that very first Crash Bomber is actually insanely tight.
Yeah,
They make it look so easy.
Hard. People make it
Doesn't
look
get hit by the frog, which is very nice, because that frog can do pretty much whatever it wants. Sometimes it's good, other times it's terrible. We'll be seeing that frog a lot more in the game, and sometimes he can just give you some patterns where you can't avoid. Even like the easiest strats you can't avoid.
Yeah. But Jay is heading up.
Now this is the best room in the game right here because it really shows off the skill of how far you can take high jump and canceling it very quickly.
Yeah, it's a great room. I do like this room Nacho's in though, the ending of 3-3. Because it's also a great showcase of high jump.
That room is pretty cool. So Jay guesses moon, but it ends up being sun. Always sun.
Are you part of the sun gang?
No, I don't guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of people like to guess moon.
Why? I don't know. Jay, there's a few people in the community, such as Jay, who will talk non-stop about moon. It's basically the Topper Harriet of this game. Except it's even worse.
Oh my god, it actually is, but it actually matters. I never thought about it like that.
Not guessing equals not liking fun, more like not liking time loss. Ming.
Yeah, but imagine the time saved.
Ooh.
Oh.
So Nacho loses high jump. Oh, this is spooky.
It's spooky. The longer he takes on it. There we go.
Yeah. Jay used high jump in that room, which is a fairly newish strat. Ooh.
Dies to the Sword Knight. Fortunately,
that room after the arena is worse than the arena itself. It's terrible. Like, I hate that Kabu in it so much. And sometimes I just get too scared of the Kabu, I just die to something so dumb. Tornado in 4-2 is a pretty standard strat. So, that's pretty nice. So, thank God there's an ability museum in right after 3-4 that you can go to pick up high jump.
Yeah.
And what this will do is it'll allow him to carry on his run back in 3-5. What Jay is gonna grab here is Spark. He's gonna use it against this double Poppy Bros fight. Sometimes they can give you patterns that are super annoying. It's a very random fight.
It's,
but depending on the strats, ooh, he goes right under, which is a fairly quick strat.
Yeah,
that was a very
really
clean
nice
fight from Jay. I noticed Jay's timer didn't turn red, so he might actually be ahead right now.
Does he have a color changing timer?
Yeah, he does. And he has his
okay.
splits on his stream.
Oh, okay. Minus 3.2 according to Quill. That is Pog.
Ooh. I'm pretty sure Nacho got hit by the
back.
Frog.
Yeah, getting
so
the high
this is
I think it
another
was
fairly new
actually.
strat. Pure high jump in 4-3. There he goes.
Very nice.
That last hit is a little tricky to time. Okay, so Nacho lost high jump, but right in the next room he's going to be able to grab it again. So that's not too much of a sizable time loss.
It's good game design that the room that you said is very good at showing off high jump has high jump right at the start of it.
That's a big thing with this run, and it's one of the nicer things about this game, I guess. Often the ability in the level is the faster ability to be used.
Yeah.
Like, in another example, in this next room you're going to see Jay go into, he's going to get Wheel, and Wheel's pretty fast.
And then the room is going to be made for Wheel.
Ooh. So, Nacho, there's a weak hitbox and a strong hitbox with high jump, which is why he had a little bit of a struggle killing Moon. Also, Moon has a weird hitbox.
Fortunately, Sun, he got the strong box. And made that quick. It was a good fight, really.
Alright, Jay grabs Spark here. He's gonna fight Fan.
Yeah.
Ooh. Nacho takes a hit at the beginning of 4-1. But 4 is the throw, or excuse me, the yeet ability in this game is pretty good. We're gonna see it being used pretty well in the next room.
Yeah.
Next level 4-5. 4-5 has one of the Meta Knight arenas. Ooh.
Nacho safe.
But he doesn't. Oh. That was pretty unfortunate.
Ball. That's really funny, actually.
Powerless might actually be faster than UFO. It depends. Usually, if you slide under on the ice, it's actually fairly fast, but high jump's even faster. Now you literally just see you throwing. Oh boy.
Trying to get that.
I know Jay has this specific hate for 4-5. For the arena and for this next room up here.
I don't like this room
I'll admit, I don't like this room very much. I love the arena. The arena's awesome.
The arena's alright. I like the arena because, in my opinion, it's actually one of the easier ones, except for, like, with the exception of Ice Cream Islands, like, 2.
I learned the good strat, too. It's not even that hard. I recommend learning it.
Please.
No, it's literally the same strat, but you go on the other side. It's an optimization.
Oh, okay.
Really.
Mr. Past.
I learned a bunch of new strats today.
4-6.
So we're gonna grab Sword here, another strong ability right before this boss here. TikTok.
TikTok.
Second time we're seeing. Ooh, TikTok gave him the super slide. That's pretty bad. You can react to it, but if you don't, then you're hit. Then you get hit. Yeah. And that sucks.
Nacho having some problem with double Poppy. But now they're on top of each other.
They're grouped together, which is actually kind of weird because they move kind of strange. Ooh.
It's not good. It's
Please
not
don't die.
looking too hot. I think the one on the right has one hit.
Just one more hit. Okay,
right.
We got out of there just
Nacho's
fine. Because if you die there, you have to do the entire boss powerless, and it's terrible.
It is horrible. Soft
and the bosses generally do not give you abilities at all. The only boss that gives you abilities is this one Jay's fighting right here, Krako.
Yep. Ooh.
Now Krako, he's gonna time high jump cancels on him, and it's very tight timing. That was a perfect Krako.
That was a very good Krako. Nacho gonna take high jump here.
Yeah. I personally recommend Spark because Spark doesn't lose very much time to high jump.
Yeah, well, he had to soft reset after.
Oh, okay, yeah. It makes perfect sense because he only had 1 health. Alright, so Jay's gonna grab Stone. This is the only time you're gonna see Stone.
Yep, just for this screen. That's literally it. Gonna toss it right there.
Now he's gonna go through this room powerless.
Very nice.
And now Nacho is entering 4-4 and Jay is entering 5-2. 5-2 is a pretty cool level.
It's a pretty nice one in my opinion. It's got a lot to
4-4
it.
Fan.
Of course.
Fan is not cool. But Fan, you saw he was pretty easy. You're gonna be seeing him again in 7-2. He's not pretty easy.
7-2 is... We can cross that bridge. Hey, speaking of actually Jay being in 5-2, that's the date today.
Oh.
Yeah.
Today's 5-2 day.
Yeah. I can't wait for 7-2
Jay opts
day.
to not go for Pots Ball, probably because the Sparky jumped down.
Nacho had a little bit of a problem
pretty rough situation.
Getting Spark into Fan's hitbox, but fortunately Fan was nice and didn't do anything mean to him before he got the kill.
Fan usually does fairly nice. What? He got hit there? Jay got hit by that?
Welcome to ball.
That's the consistent strat that I don't even do. But he does get a nice little ball right through the last room, which is nice.
And gonna take it off.
So 5-3. I like to call 5-3 the variety level.
That's a good new name for it, really.
Because you got fastest vertical movement and fastest horizontal movement, high jump and wheel.
Yeah, right after the second screen here, Jay's gonna throw away high jump to get wheel.
Yep. So wheel, you are entirely invincible during the wheel animation until you turn around. When you turn around, you are completely vulnerable. And what that'll do is it'll make it's the big reason why wheel is not strong against bosses. So Jay takes a hit at the very end of this room. That's fine. He is he gonna soft reset? He doesn't soft reset.
Doesn't soft reset. He doesn't need wheel going into this level.
Yep, because burning is right here, and burning is better because you can use burning in the air.
Yeah, this beginning room has a lot of stuff that it's just better to use burning than wheel. So
Wonder, yeah, Jay's definitely a good decision to take it safe when you only have 2 health. Because if he got hit in that little area by trying to add in an extra burning, he would have not been able to get out there alive.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh.
Wanted to get a double star there.
Whoa.
Unfortunately didn't.
My goodness, Jay. Ah!
I got through the room. It's okay.
Okay,
Jay
this is
might
ball
play
swag.
it safe in
This is
room.
ball swag.
Jay
Ball
is
swag
not
is
using ball
free
swag
according to
on
Jay.
1-2.
So yeah, he's
Jay.
totally gonna go for it. But he
Jay.
has 1 health, so if he gets hit. Oh, he doesn't even do the second part of it. Ew.
Jay, that's the easy part.
This here is Rock's Ball. Rock's Ball's.
Oh my God,
he
Jay.
missed the tomato. That is
bouncing.
not good because he can get hit at any point in 5-5. The thing with ball is that when you are touching the ground or you are at the peak of your jump, you are completely vulnerable. And if he gets hit, he dies. And it's not too large of a time loss, but ooh,
Using
almost
ball
hits that
there to go
Wallaby.
through.
This is pretty stressful. Doesn't
Very
opt to
nice.
go for Chooch Ball. Not too sure if he knows.
Gonna
it or
take
not.
this. No.
He doesn't
Jay.
go for the tomato.
Jay.
All right. Let's hope Fire Lion doesn't screw him over. Fire
Let's hope
Lion.
Fire Lion
Another fairly easy
humbles the
boss
man.
that's gonna appear in 7-2, way more difficult. But here you see the sheer power of Ball. 1.
He died.
But as you
Humbles
saw,
the man.
Ball did half of his health, which is.
It did.
Oh, he goes for a mix.
So,
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Stone is not good against bosses.
it's not.
Oh. Okay,
Well,
never
okay.
mind.
Everything is good against bosses now, I guess.
It's not Katam Stone, though. You can't kill it in 2 hits.
Yeah. Stone means, though, funnily enough, I think Stone means that he was just, like, 1 ability early?
That's 1 off ball, yeah.
Yeah, so that was actually really clutch. Almost.
Yeah, at least if I was Jay, I would have actually threw that away because I have no clue how to use Stone in this game. All right.
Jay, I mean,
once again, more wheel. This, like, some worlds don't have the variety, but the abilities. This world has the variety and the good abilities.
absolutely.
I would say World 4 is a little better with it because you have a
But it
little
has
more
4
high
or
jump
5,
in there.
This level doesn't, and this world doesn't. I don't like
I
4 or
mean,
5.
that first room of 5-6 I hate.
Yeah, it's an annoying one to get through. The wheels just like
World
to get in the way.
5. Shoot, I can't insult World 5 anymore because I now like World 5, but 5-1's boring. So, okay,
Yep.
so first frame mix here. You can just mix those 2 wheels and just hold down the button,
hold A.
and you will get hammer every time.
Yep.
It's very consistent.
And then you can get hammer, which is the best thing for heavy mole here.
Best? There's also ball, but don't do ball.
Don't do ball on heavy mole.
Don't do ball, kids.
I'm upset I even have to, like, tell anybody that. Don't do that.
So it looks like Jay lost quite a bit of time to his PB from dying to Fire Lion.
And then getting
What had
stoned,
happened
yeah.
was he didn't fully commit to ball, and then Fire Lion just gave him such a strange pattern. And it looks like Nacho lost ball or sword or whatever he was going to use against Bonkers. So we haven't really gone to see the sheer power of ball yet. We won't really get to see it until 7-2.
And 7-2, we may not even see it. Depending on how the game goes.
Alright, so Jay is plus 15 right now, so I wonder if he's going to go for wheel. In World 6. There's 2 main strats you will see runners go for. There is Tornado, the beginner strat, most runners will use this. However, there's also Wheel, which top runners will use. Wheel is very difficult and it's very RNG heavy because of Bonkers in 3-6, who if he's in a corner, you can't damage him. There's no way. You get hit, you hit him, you get hit when you're in the corner. Or excuse me, when Bonkers is in the corner. Whew! But Tornado is a very safe ability. It's only like 9 seconds slower or something like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, Nacho.
Nacho! Going with that.
That's okay.
It's okay, yeah.
Whoa,
it's
that
fine.
hothead.
Really, at this point, you don't use wheel too much unless you're doing, like, Shasters. I'm honestly
Alright, so
not
Jay
the most
goes
surprised.
for wheel.
Got it!
It's like 3 on the mix. Ooh, Bonkers is very nice to Jay. It will
was a
take him
very
out
nice
fairly
Bonkers.
quickly, but you can take him out far faster with Tornado.
Yeah.
You lose the time but in 6-3 by doing wheel, but you save time in the rest of the levels, except maybe 6-6.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we see...
Oh my
God,
goodness,
this
this is really rough for Jay.
At least he's getting his wheel back.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I thought he was gonna get hit by that broom hatter into the warp star.
Nacho is using Spark in this arena.
I've never seen that.
I've never seen that before either. This is cool. I like this strat
definitely
because it
was-
kills them all in one hit, which is nice.
Definitely wasn't the most organized, but I feel like if he, like, you know, that actually isn't the
Is he
worst
gonna?
idea.
Oh, he's not gonna skip
No.
ball.
Gonna get ball, please. Gonna get ball.
And then you see, instead of doing the ball swag, he's just gonna float over the stage because it's far safer, and he only
Yeah,
has 1
it's
health.
way safer and is only like maybe a second slower.
No, it's not even a second slower.
It's not even a second slower. Getting rocked.
Honestly, I hate how it's called ball swag, because it only meets one of the requirements for it to be defined as swag, and that's that it looks really cool. It saves time, so it's not swag. but it looks cool, so there's that.
It does look cool.
Oh shoot, I forgot. So Jay had went through the... Shoot, I forgot. He went through this vertical room full of these...
Coconuts.
Coconuts, yeah.
I got you.
And it's very specific movement, but it's fairly easy to get through.
Yeah. Jay into 6-5 with Nacho and 5-5. So Jay, like, officially a world ahead now.
Alright, so Nacho doesn't have balls, so he's going to use fire, which is, I say, the best thing to use against Fireline. However, okay, Fireline gave him a good pattern. Alright, that room Jay was in, that's why Wheel is so dang good in World 6, because of that.
Yep.
Or Bonkers and this UFO room coming up in 6-6 is why Wheel sucks.
Yeah. This room.
These UFOs are completely random. It's based off a nest game, so they're spammed, but the luck was good, so Jay didn't get hit. Cool.
It was, and now what Jay's
He's
gonna
gonna
do
look
is
for one of these Frosties to shoot something, so he can double star off it, killing both of them very quick.
Yep. It was
Now
very
coming up is, I would say, the worst thing about this game, and that's the 6-6 arena.
6-6 arena is not the worst thing.
I hate 6-6 arena with a passion. 7-2 free. But the issue with this arena is that it's entirely on ice. So you are sliding, and ice results in a lot of eaten inputs because you're in the turnaround animation. If you're in the turnaround animation, you can't do anything.
Yeah.
So it's eaten input hell.
Got through it quickly, gonna soft reset for health. And then gonna get into the fight against Meta
That's very common to do right before Meta Knight, because
Meta Knight... because Meta Knight gives you an ability.
Is luck.
You don't want him to block your attack, which unfortunately, he did for Jay twice. Nacho right now is going for the hammer mix to fight Heavy Mole with.
All
struggling a little bit to get both enemies at the same time.
Yeah.
Jay...
So, this is an auto mix, and this here is actually the second auto mix in 7-1 here. 7-1 is a really cool level. And this is... World 7 is the last world in the game.
Yep.
And we also have what many runners consider the worst level in the game, 7-2. He's going to mix for ball here, so he can destroy these bosses. 4 health for 7-2 is not too bad.
It's not too bad, but like I always am like, ugh, whenever I'm not in there.
Pulse movement there. Ugh. Oh boy.
Nacho needs to be careful. Okay,
yeah, he just goes right in and gets the free hit.
Very nicely done. So 7-2.
Alright, this is 7-2. This is RNG Megaly.
This usually has every mini boss in the game, but
Bonkers gives a nice pattern, so that way he can kill him clearly with ball. But once again, if he is touching the ceiling or the ground, you are vulnerable to grabs from the last 3 bosses here.
Yeah.
Bugsy, once again, gives fairly good luck by charging immediately, which puts them in the bonk state. They're in the air, meaning that they are completely vulnerable to the ball. Wow! That was a dang good 7-2.
Perfect.
It was basically perfect.
Yeah.
Fireline is like, even if you're like consistent at 7-2, you're good at backups. Fireline, you can sometimes just get hit by the very last hit, but it's not very. It doesn't lose very much time. Oh my goodness! Nacho almost falls in the pit.
Yeah. Would have been really bad to do with burning.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna get hit by the sortie. Yep.
Yep. No burning. Jay has burning though. Once you're done with 7-2, you get to take burning because Fireline.
Yeah, relax a little bit in 7-3.
I actually don't like this room.
Oh, this room sucks. Yeah.
This room.
But this level itself is fairly relaxing. It's a very relaxing break from 7-2, and the upcoming 7-4 and 7-5 and 7-6, and this game is so much garbage at the end.
Yeah, Rainbow Resort can be very annoying and run sometimes.
It's such a variable segment depending on things like 7-2, 7-4, 7-6, DDD. It's incredibly variable what time you'll get. Alright, so Jay's gonna go for what I say is a fairly consistent strat through this room. Gets through very nicely.
Yes.
Now, these next rooms, he's free to take as much damage as he wants, because he's basically at full health. But these clock rooms with certain enemy types are very annoying.
Yep, also Nacho has the tornado.
Now he's going to go into this next room here and pick up Spark. Is he going to slide? No, he doesn't slide. He takes it safe, because that Sparky can sometimes just give you the super slide. It hits you, you're in the sparked state, which means that you are falling in that pit and you are dead if you get hit.
Yeah,
it's a low chance of it happening, but when it happens, it loses a ton of time.
Yeah, you're basically in a shocked state until the second time you bounce on the ground after getting hit. But if you only bounce once and then fall in the hit...
Because you fall in the one tile gap.
Yeah, fall in the one tile gap, you just kind of die.
One tile, man.
Yeah, one freaking tile.
Alright, 7-5 is another very annoying stage. If you don't have Spark, you have to use Crash, and then pray the Grand Wheelie gives you an ability. Grand Wheelie is back, and this time he's actually somewhat fast. But with Spark, it's fairly easy. Now this room, this room sucks. This is the wind. Yeah. This is the infamous wind tunnel. Oh, this is bad. So he couldn't unwheel there, or else he would have got hit. Oh no! He bonked on the ceiling there.
That's really bad.
It's the last big mistake you can make in the run, and on very few occasions you can just lose it by doing it normally. It's so rare to have happen, but when it happens, it's over.
Yeah, definitely is. That is...
Jay has a little bit of trouble getting through that room because Burning has a lot of startup lag compared to... Oh! Nacho takes a death in 6-4.
That's not good either.
This game's being cruel today.
It absolutely is. Makes me scared for the weekly.
It doesn't look like Jay has practiced his 7-6 with Burning, which you shouldn't need to practice.
You shouldn't
except for situations like this.
Unless you're specifically practicing dying in 7-5, but at that point,
I'd practice it before a tourney race, because it happens so much. You'd be surprised how much you don't get out of 7. You get out of 7-5 with wheel. For many runners, it's fairly consistent, but for some newer runners or less consistent runners, it's just destruction.
Yeah.
Now with wheel, this room has a very infamous Kabu right there. That guy sucks. Oh my goodness! That's a very rare thing you can do, and if you're actually using wheel, that's one of the very rare patterns where you get hit, your wheel ability will fall into the spikes, and there is nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
Oh no! So Jay went for the ball mix there, but it's the second ability, so you have to time it. It's a 4-frame window, and he pressed the button too early.
Yep, so that gives stone.
That's something that can happen if... Sometimes it's literally a mental game, because he sometimes might just be so frustrated out of that level due to, like, losing wheel.
Yeah.
Now there's DD. Oh, DD gives a charge. That's not good. Wow, that was a very good play from Jay to take the opportunity when he jumps and when DD is vulnerable. All right, this here is Orb. This is the one of the many shmups of Kirby. This is the one in Nightmare and Dreamland and Adventure. Orb is fairly easy, seeing if you can remember what he does each time.
Yeah.
So that way your stars don't get blocked, and you don't get hit a lot. I've seen a couple newer runners struggle because they don't understand the patterns that Orb has. Because he does the same thing every time. Jay doesn't get chargeless. You have to mash very fast to get chargeless and play very well. You can't miss a bunch of hits, which is very difficult to do. Nacho is in the infamous 6-6 arena.
Yeah.
Alright, with
Meanwhile,
this big
Jay's gonna hit
build-up, it
Nightmare.
comes up what I think is one of the worst final bosses in Kirby history. Or, well, one of the easiest in Kirby history.
Absolutely. Nightmare.
Actually, I think there's much worse Kirby final bosses. This
Oh, yeah,
guy's
no,
just
absolutely.
easy.
Easy is this guy's major problem. He
Yeah.
does the same thing every time, so you kind of learn what he does, and it becomes
Yeah.
not a problem.
When he's showing the tornado-like structure of his body, that is when he is vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a very
Basically
short
when
window
missing
to
those
hit,
out.
but it's a very easy fight when you know what he does.
Yes.
This fight can be a little bit variable depending on where he... Oh! Jay almost missing that fourth hit.
Yeah. And Nacho finishing up Meta Knight.
Alright, this fifth hit, IMO is the hardest one. Hits it nicely.
Got it. Perfect. Yep. Now just needs to get that hit,
And he gets
and Jay
the
is done.
early hit there.
GG.
That is a
Jay.
1:15. Let's see, what's the official SRL time? So 41:15 is a very good run from Jay. That is only... It's less than a minute off his PB.
That's really good. Jay's PB is very good, so being less than a minute off of that.
So it is a
especially
41:15 official race time. So
tournament
now
race is fantastic.
it's definitely not. It's some people might be like, "Oh dang, Nacho lost," but of course it's not over yet with the point system we have going. To explain it once again, Jay wins 89 points by default, and Nacho gets 1 point. However, he can get up to 40 points depending on how far behind he is from Jay. If every 15 seconds, Jay gains a point off Nacho. Up to 10 minutes.
Yeah. Meaning that Nacho needs to... If Nacho gets a 51-15 or worse, I think it is, then all those points will go to Jay.
Alright, we have the ball mix right here. He goes for the easy setup, which I actually find harder than the hard setup for some dumb reason.
Like just puffing over. Nacho is very low health right now.
Alright, Nacho is now entering 7-2. Oh boy.
Alright.
Oh no, he has 1 health. This is... Oh! Very early death from Nacho. So he has to do the entire level powerless. So funny story, it actually...
Well,
It's actually intended to go through the bottom door, where you fight 7 bosses. But there's a hidden top path. It's completely hidden in Adventure, but it's obviously shown in this game.
Yeah.
And what this will do, it'll only give you 4 bosses, so it's faster. But it's 4 much harder and faster bosses.
I knew this was gonna happen. Nacho's gonna take Hammer.
He's gonna take
you
Hammer,
saw
but,
Hammer in Heavy Mole, and it's a pretty alright ability.
Good invincibility frame abuse.
Absolutely.
Destroys Fan. I would have gone for Throw, because Throw actually does a nice amount of damage.
Yeah,
So he should take the opportunity against Bugsy when he charges towards the wall. Ooh, he gets a jump. But now Bugsy's gonna send out his minions, so he has an opportunity to hit him. Gets another charge, but doesn't hit the wall because he's too far away. Ooh, back throw.
it would have probably been good for him to use...
Oh my goodness, that up input.
Yeah, kind of ruined him. Getting more bugs, though, so... Not gonna take backdrop.
What I think you should do in this situation is pick up backdrop and use it just as a free hit against fire.
Yeah, that's what I probably would have done.
Yeah.
Just taking
That's generally the
backdrop
best thing
just
you
to
can
use
do.
as
Alright, now entering the stream is Jay. How are you doing,
Hello
Jay?
there.
Hey,
GG.
thanks.
You were ahead until
Congratulations on the
7-5.
win.
I know. I was doing so well.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, I thought that you were having a bit of trouble with. So that the first big thing that happened with your run was dying in 5-5 to Fire Lion because you only had 1 health.
Yeah, I missed the tomato and
You could have taken the 5-5.
Oh, you missed the tomato excuse me, 5-4. So you did actually go for it, but you just missed it. That sucks.
I just totally missed it. I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm either soft resetting after 5-6 or dying before I get there. And like...
Yeah, it's a very rough situation. So Nacho finally gets out of 7-2.
Hey, let's go, Nacho. Steal those points
So now he's in the home stretch of the run. Now, what I thought was interesting about the Fire Lion, though, is that you actually bailed after the first hit. But then he just gave you such a strange pattern that you couldn't react to, so you just took the death.
Yeah, I didn't mean to bail after the first hit. If you, like, tap left a tiny bit, you go flying.
Wait, seriously?
And, yeah, it's...
I've never noticed that.
For some reason, it only happens against that Fire Lion fight for me. It happens kind of a lot. Well, especially lately. I guess I just need to practice.
This 7-3, you might get hit.
No.
No, that looks good. He was able to...
That was scary.
Avoid off those Poppy Bros.
Yeah, that level's always scary.
It's just that room in particular that's a little spooky at times.
Especially because if you lose burning, the next 2 rooms just become so slow.
And also, for the first room in 7-4 becomes incredibly hard.
Oh yeah, that too. So it's definitely good that Nacho was in the dang ability.
And then the other place where Jay died in this run was the infamous 7-5. I hate 7-5. Who else hates 7-5?
Me.
I always choke 7-5.
I hate this game. Nacho losing burning and a lot of health. But getting to the room, at least, and now in the clocks.
Chat, can we get a smile if you hate 7-5?
Yes.
So, I think Nacho made the best play here, which was to take an intentional death.
Yep. Definitely a good idea.
Turbo Gang.
Yeah, I always think the clock rooms are like the actual best place in the entire game to take a death.
Yeah,
Because
they are.
Yeah, it's so early, it's the shortest time loss you can take for a death. In fact, the room after the clock, the last clock room in this room right here. Why is Nacho using burning?
I don't know.
Ooh.
Die.
But the first pit here, believe it or not, the winner of last year's tournament and grand finals took the death there. So okay, so this time Nacho's grabbing Spark, which is fairly standard.
Yeah. Being kind of safe with it. But, I mean, hey, safety's never hurt anybody, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unless the safety is a damage boost.
A damage boost is not a safety in this game. It's just not, because you lose your ability, and that's the one thing you don't want to have happen.
Yeah, but I'm talking about, like, real speed games. So, like, you know...
Real speed games. Oh, you're going there.
Yeah.
Wow. Nightmare and Dreamland get owned. Not a real speed game.
We'll see what Nacho does here. Nacho's gonna use Crash.
Yeah, this is basically your only option if you lose Spark. Right above this room here. So what you gotta do, you just gotta... Now what you have to do, you have to pray he gives you a wheel. Just like that. But sometimes he doesn't give you a wheel, and sometimes he waits like a whole minute until he gives you a wheel. Whoa,
Yeah,
this wind tunnel
I feel like
is
it's
shaky.
pretty common for him to
So
give you a
he makes a
wheel.
very good... That's a very good play to wait for that flamer, so that way it doesn't like destroy him as he's unwheeling. So Nacho is actually able to keep wheel out of 7-5, which
Nacho
is
made
very...
it through the wind tunnel and I didn't.
Yeah,
Well done, Nacho.
you did it.
Wind tunnel's like really, really hard to learn. That was like one of the very last things I learned. Like I probably had like a low 50 time before I even knew how to get through the wind tunnel.
Really? Did you ever get wheel into 7-6?
No, I just because I learned the game one stage at a time.
Yeah.
But like when I got to the end of the game, I was getting impatient. I just wanted to start doing runs, so I like didn't learn the last half of Rainbow Resort at all.
Oh god.
Wind tunnel is free if you're not human. No, not even. Quill just managed to lose a run in wind tunnel. Quill's definitely not human. That's for sure. He's insane.
Well, Jay, maybe I'll be better at wind tunnel too when I get to low range.
The other really hard part about wind tunnel is that you're like going into the last 3 segments of the game, and you need to keep wheel, or else your run is if you're at like a high mid level, your run's dead if you lose it.
Basically.
Okay, so he loses wheel in the cloud room, which isn't too bad.
Isn't too bad.
Being able to keep it like before the float island segment, because this level is a throwback to the original, KDL 1.
Which the grand finals for that tournament was literally the weekend before this tournament started.
Yep. Okay, so Nacho doesn't opt to go for ball.
Yeah, not even attempting the mix here.
So instead of going for the ball mix, you instead go into 7-4. He's gonna soft reset. He had 3 health, but soft resetting before DD is a good idea because Chooch earlier yesterday had entered DD with 3 health. Chooch 42 runner, pretty good at this game, you know. And he managed to die on DD. Oh, DD gives him the suck. That's really unfortunate.
Yeah. Once again.
Yeah.
Just needs one more hit. There we go.
Yeah, he handled it a lot better than some other runners, because I found that there were some runners in this tournament who have really struggled to get past that after they get hit once, because they just have no clue how to back up. Because he's now in a completely different spot. He's moving, he's attacking, he's sucking.
Yeah.
And if you lose ball, you're in for an incredibly slow fight.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, at least get to listen to the song, so that's cool.
Nacho getting the dash. Finishing up Orb with 3 HP.
That's one thing I noticed. A lot of these newer runners are way better at grabbing the star after killing Orb than I am. Maybe I should take notes. Oh, unrecorded. I see. Ooh, he misses the first hit. That first hit is, I would say, one of the 2 hardest hits. Second hit's easy, though. Third hit's probably the easiest one. Because you're given a very large window, and he does it, like, almost immediately. Mm-hmm. When you're starting off, this 4th hit is a little bit tricky, but he gets it very nicely. And then DD just gives you this very long... Nightmare gives you this very long wait. That is the other attack that's really hard to time.
Yeah.
So he has 2 hits to go, so he is gonna get this next hit right here, which is a very quick one. But unfortunately, Nightmare, if you miss 2 hits, he gives you a pretty long wait again. But he's gonna finish this with a low 54.
That's not bad.
He's got time this last hit. 54.02. Well done, Nacho.
GG Nacho.
GG Nacho. That was pretty good.
Alright. So that was today's race. So Jay finishes, in conclusion, Jay finishes with the 41.15, and Nacho finishes with the 54.02.
Hello.
Now Nacho joins the
Nacho.
voice call.
GG's.
Thank you.
Hey, GG.
Yeah, great. Good run there, Jay.
Thanks.
You want to know fun fact, Nacho? You want to know how you know you did a good job?
How's that?
You kept wheel into 7-6.
Yeah, you took wheel into 7-6.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Jay.
I thought about it and I'm like, wait, I need that. I grabbed it real quick.
I was
Yeah, no.
ahead of PB until I died in 7-5 wind tunnel.
Woo, wow.
Yeah.
Ahead
Jay
of
was on a
PB
really
with
good
a death on 5-5 Fire Lion too. So that was a pretty good run from Jay.
Yeah, that was really solid.
You almost
He
got
did,
that
he
ball.
did lose
Okay,
another bit
Jay,
of time
actually,
from missing
I
the
have a
7-6
question.
ball mix.
I have a question,
Yeah.
Jay. Did you like practice 5-5 ball mix? You
No,
die on.
no,
you
I tried to get
that and
sword.
got stone. Oh.
I tried to get sword and I accidentally got both of them.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's pretty much what happens every time, and that's why the beginner strat is to go for fire.
Can I ask
Yeah.
a follow-up question?
Sure.
Would you have said yes, it was intended if you actually got a ball?
Absolutely. if I got ball, then yeah, that's intentional.
Yeah. Okay.
I almost in 6-6 I got the good RNG from Double Frosty, and I considered trying to keep wheel through it. And actually might have
Oh
gotten
my
BTT
goodness.
if I did that.
No.
Because but even without doing that, I golded 6-6 by 0.9 seconds.
Oh, for a second I thought you meant you were gonna keep it right through.
No, not through the arena, just through the
Yeah,
Frosty.
because
it
that
saves
was the
time in
strat
next
that's being
room.
theorized. But anyway, that was today's Nightmare in Dreamland race.
Yeah, GG Nacho.
GG's
Yeah,
to
GG.
everyone. And up next we got a SpeedGaming on SpeedGaming 3. We got Final Fantasy 1 randomizer. And the next Nightmare in Dreamland race isn't going to be until Saturday, which my goodness, we have 3 races lined up that day and another 3 races lined up on the Sunday after.
Yeah.
Saturday at 10
I'm
a.m.
gonna be part
Rocks
of
vs. Lori. Be there.
2 of Saturday's races, so I'm very excited and nervous.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, those are gonna be good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't wait. And of course, to wrap things up, follow the runners,
Yep.
follow the
absolutely.
commentators, and check out the Nightmare in Dreamland tournament on Challenge. We actually have a weekly race coming up in actually incredibly
Right now.
soon. Right
So
now,
if you want
in 2
to
minutes.
watch more of this game specifically right now, just like
Yeah.
head to the game directory and pick a
Follow the
streamer.
directory. We're just about to hit 10,000 followers on it, which is insane. And I
Really?
think that wraps things up for today.
Yeah. So
Have a great day.
have a great day. Again, you can go find a streamer here if you want to watch more of this game for the weekly. If not, enjoy the Final Fantasy 1 randomizer coming up next. See you later.
That's gonna be nice.
See ya.